So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just call me once you secure the box.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Are you like me? Are you a true environmentalist?
Man, it's It's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Let's get him, boys! We can do this!
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents...
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What?
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is... I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today.
Is it okay for us to investigate the bait?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really
Turn
brings
your
fortune.
flashlight on.
So don't you come back
Right.
without him.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Stand aside.
Gosh, you are strong, ain't you?
Let us get back on track.
Sure thing. What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have its advantages?
An eager police officer with a small build is worth twice as much as a big slacker. Good work, Officer Washington.
Thank you, sir. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Washington, do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time to find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington,
Sir.
keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir. don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in pig. Nowhere to hide now. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits.
Do you think it's gonna
You have to use the staircase. Doesn't matter. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deep. See, I grew up in this very It used to be a thriving neighborhood. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you...
I agree with...
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Decay and death are terrible things, but I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder.
The enhancements allow me to excel in fulfilling my duty.
Not only your actions, but your words confirm that you're an exemplary police officer. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
It helps me...
That's part of the... I can imagine it's not a... I'm sure that becoming alive...
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me...
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Holy shit! What was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
But you will have to pay the total value of the ticket.
This is so unfair.
Attempts to reproduce the last living blue-nosed platypus ended in failure after 2 remaining animals killed.
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
I cannot allow the law to be broken.
You are just like her.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation. I have to issue a ticket.
You are suppressing my right to express my opinion. I am a political martyr! They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work.
It's so cool. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most...
Has working with the police not made you...
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be... Nah, tell me. What's the next...
I need information on Spike.
That SOB. I'll never forget. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs...
Are you positive that he escaped?
Not so much on it as with it. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think...
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I
will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the... But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those...
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamond.
Wait. Do you think there's a diamond with... I'm just messing with you. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script, and thankfully his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it...
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we?
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But he... I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I... Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but...
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that.
Do you think violence...
It's just shown with a different sensibility. You know how they are. It's different.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly.
Doesn't pay the bills, though.
Tax avoidance is a serious crime.
That it is. But we're still...
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did... But he said that if he ever did, he'd do sequels, remakes, comic book...
They tend to become imitations.
Hard to argue with that. There's been a lot... Anyway, risking... Hey... I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What
Do you like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Watch out!
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns.
Where is Pickle?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is...
I am here in
Oh, damn. What is wrong? I need to get that car down. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where...
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up, but wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his...
Why do you think the design...
The page he handed me had other graphics. And, as far as I remember, it had the...
What was the design you sprayed?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for...
A tattoo, then. It'll really...
Having a tattoo on the face is against...
Isn't that boring? Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you...
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street?
You've got no proof, cop. What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers to confuse my parlor for an auto shop.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
Nah, I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is...
He's got a place nearby somewhere.
I am afraid this information is...
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some...
Wise choice for a scout.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
Come on, come on. It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Some say it's because of a lack of team players.
No. By working alone...
It's a peculiarity of the position you play. As for me, I have all... My grandfather used to tell me that this Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He fails to realize that OCP... I want to work with you and OCP to improve the city. But to make it a reality, we would need your support.
I stay far away from politics.
However, politics does not... You are the symbol of the city. You should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence, and only one of these paths leads to... You say you prefer to go solo. No. We have a common goal. Together... Now, you'll have to forgive me. Now think about what we've discussed.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city private. Delta City, for our children.
give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
Still no joy with the broadcast! Fucking OCP's good for nothing. Be quiet, you moron! Yes, we'll get working in no time, Mr. Wendell. Sir. Yes, we won't screw it up.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us, he failed to deliver. That's when we were over. Ah! Oh!
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the toy chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch. We got company. You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can.
What did Wendell make you do?
You saw it yourself. He needed us to extract brains from corpses. He didn't have the stomach for it.
Why brains?
He would never say. He keeps his cards close to his chest.
Where is he?
When? Now? I bet it did.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss. Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town. Continuing pursuit.
I hate the day shift.
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the... They took hostages and are now demanding...
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news. But I'm afraid that it may be too late to rescue the...
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first class...
Look out! boss here! It's that metal freak!
you, Robocop. It was a nightmare.
Stay here. The police will come to question you.
Hey, Robo, you showed them. It was a pleasure to work with you.